Is a little disappointed that we dropped the home opener. I mean, it's always disappointing to lose, obviously a home opener, to lose a game period, and then especially when it's home and in front of a really nice crowd. You definitely want to win one for the St. Peter's community, and feel like we let them down a little bit. But listen, at the end of the day, our non-conference needs to prepare us for MAC play. We can take a lot of things from that game that we can learn from. They threw about 4 or 5 different defenses at us through the course of the first half. It kind of slowed us down a little bit, but I thought we responded well, and being up 10 with just under 4 to go, we felt like we were in a good position, even though we didn't play well offensively. We melted down a little bit. We have to learn from it. We have to grow from it. We had a couple of execution issues late. We had some bad decision-making issues, and then we gave up a couple of easy baskets. And those are things that we have to clean up if we're going to win come MAC season. When the tournament became available to us, we figured it would be just another challenging test for us in the non-conference. We actually gave up a home game versus FTU to play them in this tournament on a neutral site. But Lipscomb is another skilled team, a lot like Lafayette. They're going to be challenging. They have a bunch of three-point shooters, a lot of really good wings. They got some big guys in the middle. And they're going to play some matchups again, as well. So we're going to have to figure that out. I thought we did a good job in the first game, figuring it out as we went along late. But we're going to have to figure that out a little quicker. Obviously, in the opener, we're trying not to look ahead. I mean, obviously to Fordham and FDU, but at the end of the day, they both play different styles, different defenses. Fordham really, comes at you hard. They're trying to turn you over within the first 15 seconds. FDU is going to press us back to man or back to zone. So it's going to be a lot of different styles that we're going to play against in 3 games in 3 days, which is what we're going to need to do come tournament time as far as the MAC championships go. So we figured it'd be a good challenging test for us, and we'll see how we do. But I know our guys are mentally tough. We have mental strength. We showed that last year. We persevered through some tough losses and had a really good MAC season, and that's what I know we're going to. I think first and foremost, Antoine Portley's a guy that he was a little like last year, right? He was a little bit of a marked guy, had some monster games for us, but he hit some freshman walls last year where he played maybe a little subpar for his performance, but he always bounced back, and we're looking for him to do the same this year. I mean, he's a confident kid. He should be confident. He's a heck of a player. He's a skilled guy. He can make shots. I mean, a lot of his shots were a little short. I know he's determined to play well, this weekend, and I know he will, because he usually responds well when he knows he hasn't played up to his standards. And then you got Travis, who's he's a senior at this point in his career, and he's a very, very good player. And I think, at times maybe he's not as confident as he should be out there. Sometimes, even last year as a junior, and he was an all-conference type player last year, I would have to coax him and obviously let him know, hey man, you're really good. It's okay to take this game over. And he's at the point now where we're at the point now that he needs to be able to do that on his own. But he has to understand that he's a very good player. He's a big ingredient to this team. I trust him with the ball in his hands. He had a subpar performance in game 1, and he knows that. And I anticipate him having a really good, strong weekend, responding well. It's what he's done as well as Portley. And again, the ball's going to be in his hands at the end of the game for decision-making purposes, and I expect him to be a lot better this weekend. And Kabadir is a guy that we got to continue to get the ball to as well. So, and then even though he had 20, there were opportunities where he could have shared it a little bit more and got some guys some shots. So we're looking to just improve all around.